Hey guys, it's Portugal, and today I'm gonna talk about the 3 difficulty options in Terraria. In September 30th, the third and hardest difficulty is finally coming to console, and it's Master Mode. Master Mode is basically Expert Mode, but even harder, you know. You know that Expert Mode has its own mechanics, its own drops. I've recently finished a playthrough in expert mode, and it's very different because bosses have different patterns and new and awesome loot. You know that kind of makes up for the difficulty, but at the same time, it's still very hard because everything deals a lot more damage and has a lot more health. So master mode is just expert mode, but even harder. Kind of like insane mode in Castle Crashers, but not as bad. Insane mode in Castle Crashers is just sick. I've been playing for like 6 years or something, and I never beat it. Well, I'm just staying away from the topic. I'm sorry. So let's start with normal mode. Normal mode is pretty basic. It's a pretty basic difficulty. It's the difficulty you should play if you're playing for the first time. I don't. Some people say that, oh, play master mode for the first time. It's kind of like Dark Souls. No, it isn't, man. If you don't know anything about the game, if you're just an expert, you've been watching YouTube for a long time and you know the game, everything about the game, even if you didn't play it, then maybe you should do expert mode. But well, I still think your first playthrough should be normal mode, even if you're playing with someone. The only condition of playing expert mode for the first time is if you're playing with a very experienced friend. But still, I think you should play normal mode. I've been playing normal mode recently with 2 friends. One of them is very experienced with Terraria. He has been playing for less time than me, but it's basically as good as me right now. He just really got addicted to the game, and we're playing with this friend that doesn't know anything about the game. But because of me and the experienced friend, the friend that's playing for the first time is bored of Terraria right now, because he literally thinks everything is too easy because me and the experienced friend just destroy everything. Let me just tell you, we killed a wall of flesh in like 30 seconds with minimal preparing. We just used like water walking potions, obsidian skin potions, and like iron skin, and it's kind of dumb to see, like, man, it's too easy now, so I think normal mode, if you're playing by yourself, it will be kind of hard. If you're playing with like inexperienced people, it will still be a little challenging. But if you're playing with like experienced friends, like really experienced friends, man, it's gonna be too easy. So that's why expert mode exists, and that's why it's pretty cool. I think expert modes, you should like finish your normal mode playthrough and then play expert mode. If then you find it too difficult or are not enjoying it, go back to normal mode, practice a little bit more, play with different classes, do challenges, get all the achievements. It doesn't matter, man. Just get prepared, learn the game, get better, get good, and then play expert mode, because expert mode is the real game. Expert mode is the real deal. You have awesome new loot, bosses have new AI, new patterns, and are very much harder. Bosses, in normal mode, the easiest part for me is bosses usually. Pre-hard mode bosses mainly, but even hard mode bosses, if you actually prepare well for them, well, I didn't, so I found them very hard in my first playthrough. But if you prepare for them, they are gonna be pretty easy in normal mode. But expert modes, that's not the case. Even if you prepare a lot, I didn't find any boss besides like the really early like Eye of Cthulhu and King Slime bosses. They were the only ones that I didn't find hard, because expert mode, hard mode is very, very hard, and even enemies, if you know the game a lot, you're gonna get used to it pretty quickly, because you're gonna know how to block yourself and hide with blocks and how to deal with the enemies. Even though some of them have different AI, it's still gonna be easy to deal with them, but it's still harder. You're still gonna notice a big difference. Like, don't play summoner in expert mode, for the first time. Please don't. My friend did that. I was melee and he was summoner, because I had to be melee, because he just said, man, I'm gonna be summoner, and I said, don't do that, and he said, okay, I'm gonna. So then I said, man, I'm gonna play melee, because I was the tank, he was the damage guy, and it was a great duo. But he rage quit a lot because man, summoner you don't have defense. So what I recommend for first time playing expert mode, play with like melee, range, just chill. All right, play. Don't worry, okay? Just play the way you like. Play the easiest way possible. Don't like try to do challenges because expert mode is actually hard. And master mode, I've never beaten it yet. I will. I swear I will. But I've beaten the Eye of Cthulhu. I've gotten to the part where I have to beat the Eye of Cthulhu. I've tried the Eater of Worlds, but then I just gave up eventually. It was some time ago, so maybe I think I now can beat it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play with a friend in some time. But well, master mode is literally expert mode, but harder. That's what I said in the beginning of the video, and I stand for it. I stand by it because it's kind of dumb. It's kind of disappointing. Let me be honest. Like it would be cool if there were new AI, but still, you know, master mode is really master mode. If you are tired of expert mode and think it's too easy, because eventually it's gonna happen if you play a lot, you know. Because normal mode was hard for me first time I played, and it was hard for me for some time. But then I got really good at the game in normal mode. At least I'm not a pro. Don't act like I'm a pro. I'm not. All right. I just know this basic stuff that you're gonna know if you play the game. So yeah, I got really good at the normal mode. So now I'm trying to switch to expert mode. You know, now that 1.4 is gonna come to console, I'm gonna play expert mode for first time. I've beaten it already, but I'm gonna play with my brother. He's playing for the first time, and my dad, who has beaten normal modes like almost a year ago, and now he's gonna play experts. So yeah, I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited for these playthroughs. You should be excited for 1.4 too. And you know, try all these difficulties. This is the, you know, the end of the story. This is what matters. Try all the difficulties. See what you like. See what you feel comfortable with. See, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking like a really hard experience, play expert. If you're playing for the first time. If it's not your first time playing, and you already beat expert mode, then you can play master mode. And if you don't like it, then you can just go back. And if you just want to chill, even if you can experience, even if your experience is, if you like just want to chill, go to normal mode. It doesn't matter, man. Play the game the way you like. I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody should care, man. It's your game, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you, and please subscribe to this channel for more really good Terraria videos. And this was it. Goodbye.